coming up next, it's a middleweight championship fight between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Robert Whittaker. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Whittaker is 29. Adesanya is 31. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia. Presenting the challenger, Robert Whittaker. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway. It's always is going to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. DC, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston gets overlooked, and some of the biggest fights have happened in the Toyota Center. This is a great fight venue for all UFC fights.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight reach. Hook to the body here, but strong defense to block the shot by Robert Whittaker. Just out of range with that left hook.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Way to hide that leg kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, beautiful display on the feet there by the champ Adesanya.
You haven't seen many guys that have come from straight kickboxing and done as well as the last style bender. He's a fantastic fighter, and that's why he's skyrocketed to the top of the division.
Nice counter right hook there. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Adesanya gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Just out of range with that right hook.
There's no tell on that leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? Oh, single collar tie here.
Big kick lands.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did.
Beautiful punch.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. And now they...
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Adesanya. Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
Good punch lands.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, how about the Whittaker right hand? See, this is why when you sit down to play EA Sports,
Every
UFC
time. John, no question. No question. I know where I'm going. I try to make it go random, but I randomly select the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. It won't take many of those.
Oh, elbow to the head right out of the clinch. Good work there by Whittaker. Man.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Yeah, left hook found its target. Slips the punch nicely there. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Whittaker.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
What a punch.
Oh, a huge block there. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Like you normally do everything like you normally do. Distance control. The rest can take care of itself. You're ready, baby. No, you are.
All right, both fighters now ready to go with round two. Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. Oh, nice strike landed there by Adesanya. Whittaker's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. So the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. And just misses with that big right hand.
That was in. Nice strike.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Hands up. 67 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. While the number's not all that efficient, 43% the accuracy rate against Robert Whittaker.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Superman punch now. Adesanya circling to his right now. Whittaker gets caught by that straight punch there. Off the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, big left hook there. Wow! He's out!
Oh!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and marched right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, it was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick. Over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands. But ultimately, it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so a lot of people thought the #1 contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world, and I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his title.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy has desires to be a long-reigning champion. A champion that held onto the belt like the great Anderson Silva did before him. This guy looks to have all the tools to be a long